Welcome everyone, and thank you for joining me in Medieval Dynasty. It's a new game on the channel here, and I know this is going to be after the Starfield where I said I was going to be playing something new, and this is being recorded before that video has actually aired on the channel. So if you are going to leave a comment, or, you could leave it on this video too about which game you'd like to see. This may end up being just a one-off or whatever, but yeah, if you would like to see more of this, definitely leave a comment. And if you want to see something else, I was suggested either Skyrim or Fallout 4 to compare with Starfield. Any of those or anything you can think of, just shout it out in the comments and I'll certainly consider everything that I see. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do this. I've never played Medieval Dynasty before, but it came back up on my radar with the release of co-op. We're not doing co-op because I don't have anybody I can play with, so we're just going to go ahead and do a new game. And we are going to do the Valley because, yeah, Oxbow is the new map for co-op. You can play it single player, but we're going to go ahead and do the story because this one, I imagine, walks you through things a bit better. So we're going to start here. And I don't think we need to customize anything, so let's just go. Yeah, I've seen this played a little bit, but obviously have not played it myself.
I used to have a simple life. Whatever needed doing round the farm, I'd do it. Being the eldest son, it's tough. But at least we had a living, and our plates were never empty. Then, the war came.
Everything changed.
I lost everything overnight. The last thing I remember is Father pushing me away, yelling for me to run, to live. At first, I didn't know what to do. Then, I remembered. A story my mother once told me. A story about my uncle, Jordan. He made a modest fortune up north, in a peaceful valley far away from the war. For weeks I held on to that thought, until the valley from my mother's stories. I could see it. This is where I can start a new life.
Alright, starting a new life. Yeah, from what I've seen, it looks like a pretty fun game. So let's just see, can we... yeah, okay. Cool, there is third person. Starting a new life, new quest. Talk to the Castellan. So we got Denica, Gustovia, Ornica. I'm guessing they want us to go to Gustovia. Got a torch with F. Creation menu is Q. I don't think we need any of that yet. Left alt is inspector mode. We have to hold it. I guess there's nothing to inspect. Okay. And how do we get to... Oh, it's just got our quest up there at the top. What does tab do? Tab does stuff. Cool, that's good. Knowledge, inventory, skill, journal. That's what we want, probably. Yeah, starting to talk to the Castellan. Max development stage. Hermitage. Building limit 1. Okay. So, I guess there's not really much else to do except go talk to this Castellan. And we can run with shift. Animal spot crow. Ah, crows. So I assume we can kill crows if we need to. And do we have, yes, we have stamina. Okay, that makes sense. Ooh. Yeah, we can't run very much. Okay, we want to go, yeah, to Gustovia. I'm guessing. Okay, we can run a good bit. Stamina regenerates pretty quickly. And yeah, not much going on. I don't think there's anything to pick up yet. Or if there was, I totally missed it. Sure, there was some rocks and whatnot.
I'm not superstitious, but I am a little stitious.
Okay, he's not superstitious, but he probably is actually. I think everybody in this time period was. So, Castellan. Random children running around. Are you the castellan? Uniegost. Uniegost? Gost. Okay. Talk to him. You alright? You look like you've seen a ghost. That's funny. My grandmother used to describe them exactly the same way. What? Oh. Though those eyes, I didn't think I would see them again. One blue as the sky, the other black like a lump of coal. You alright? You look like, yeah, used to describe them exactly the same way. So you're not a ghost. Good. For a second there, I thought I'd lost it. Haha, but your eyes, you look just like him. Sorry, you must have mistaken me with someone. I'm new in these parts, just arrived at the valley actually. My name is Racimir. I'm Wanda's son, aren't you? Jordan's nephew? What, did you know my mother? Not really. I knew of her. We didn't ever actually meet. He wanted to keep his families separate. Okay. I don't think I understand, yeah. You will. Wait. What do you mean by did? I know her. Is she well? I hope she is now, wherever that might be. I've lost both my parents in the war. Damn it, this world. Sigh. I guess it can be... I guess it can be as cruel as it is beautiful. I'm sorry, my boy. Nobody should lose their loved ones at such a young age. It's okay, they've died so I could live, and I plan to make the best of life that I can in order to honor their sacrifice. Didn't he just say he lost them? So how does he know they're dead? I don't really want to talk about that. I don't know, we'll go with this one, sure. Very mature of you. I'm sure they would be proud hearing that. You mentioned my uncle, Jordan. I actually came here looking for him. Oh, Racimir, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Your uncle, Jordan, is no longer with us. He passed away 3 years ago. I'm so sorry. I understand how you must feel. He was a dear friend of mine. So that's it. I'm the only one left. Oh no, that can't be. What happened? Sure, we'll go with that. Don't worry. He died peacefully in his sleep. He didn't suffer, I can promise you that. So what should I do now? You're free to go wherever you like and start a new life. I hereby grant you the permission of the castellan to build and farm on any unutilized land in the valley. Yeah, that was right. Unutilized. Construct yourself a house and see what comes next for you. You can build a whole village if you please. There are many travelers passing through. Maybe some of them would like to join your settlement. Just like that, I can take the land free of charge. Well, you'd have to pay taxes to the kings annually, but apart from that, the king annually. I said kings, I don't know, it looked like an S on the end there for a second. But apart from that, you're free to do as you please, as long as you don't break the law, of course. Or at least if you don't get caught doing so. Sounds amazing. The valley looks beautiful as well. I think I'll stay here and see what fate has in store for me. I'm glad to hear that. You can find resources all over the land, grab a few rocks and sticks from the ground and craft yourself a simple axe. With it you can cut down trees and chop them into logs. Then you can create a wooden hammer that will be crucial in the building process. I'm sure you'll get a hang of it. Yeah, it is. Get the hang of it, should be. I don't know. And we listen. When you build yourself a home, come back to Gostovia and talk to my wife. Dobroniega? Okay. She manages the tavern. Ask her to feed you. You must be famished, and then grab some beers for both of us and come back. I'll tell you some stories about Jordan. Sounds like a plan to me. Okay, so build ourselves a home and come back and talk to him, or talk to his wife, get her to feed us. Yeah, sounds like a plan. Okay, collecting resources. E to collect. All the basic resources can be found, can be collected in the wild. Just look around and reach out for them. Sticks are the easiest to find, but on the other hand, stones and herbs are much harder to spot. Move the cursor on the desired item until its name is shown and collect it. Resources are used in various purposes, like building, crafting, healing, or eating. Okay. Go to knowledge. Collecting resources. Okay, that's all it is. So that's it. We are just off to wherever. Do we have a map? We do have a map. Awesome. So that's Gostovia. I'm guessing we want to be nearby-ish to Gostovia. I mean, I've seen all kinds of things. Well, I haven't watched videos of the best location, but I've seen videos pop up saying, this is the best location, this is the best location. And I do not know what the best location would be. Start with, but I would think somewhere nearby other stuff, like right around here, kind of looks good, near Crossroads. Denica. What's in Denica? Something. Oh no, that's not a quest marker. That is... Oh, it is. That's probably a quest giver, would be my guess. Okay, so... Journal. Yeah, a new beginning. So finally got here, I can start a new life in the valley. At the beginning, I should choose the right place to build my house. Maybe I'd better look for a bigger, open area where I could build other buildings later if I need them. After all, a household is not one cottage. Perhaps someday I will have close neighbors. At the beginning, I need to focus on my house. I need some sticks, rocks, I definitely need an axe, and cut down some trees for construction. Simple roof I could make of straw. I can get it from a reed that should grow on the bank of a large river. So, yeah, we need 2 stone, 10 sticks. No quests. Alright, so we're just tasked for the moment with building. And yeah, like you can steal the hoe here. Alright, I gotta zoom in so I can actually see what's going on. Right, yeah. We can steal that stuff, or this stuff. But probably a bad idea to do right in the open. Whoa, why are we bouncing so much? It's a very bouncy walk. Alright, yeah, third person might be better, less bouncing. So, yeah, this way. Or we could go grab this mission. Don't know if we want to grab a mission yet. Maybe? Let's go see. Yeah. Who's this mission? Is it right up here? You, Helga. Or you? Edwin. What does Edwin do?
Hello there.
Oh, you're a shop. Okay. So, yeah, I heard anything interesting? Ornica, that's where someone needs your help. Okay.
Have a good day.
And we're back. So, I mean, it looks like there's somebody right around here somewhere. Right over here. This guy?
I don't poke my nose into his.
Or this lady? Yeah, who are you?
Treating you?
Yeah, where can I find? Spin around 3 times, jump, crouch, take a step to the right, and ask someone else. Wow,
Hello
that's
there.
rude. Okay. So is it behind you? I know where this mission is. If it is a mission, it may not be a mission. Could just be something else entirely. Yeah, I don't see anything. Oh no, it's a house outside of town. Okay. So where was the entrance? Back over here, right? There should be a town right outside to the, or a house right outside here. And this? This it? What's this? Empty, but we can rob it. Or is it in the field? Ah, it's in the field. You. Must be you. Alwyn. What do you got?
All those candles lighting up by
What can I do for you? Hi, my name is Racimir. I am Alwyn. I don't recognize you. Are you new here? Came from the south. I'm looking for a new place for myself where I can start a new life. No, but we haven't met yet. Yeah. New. Luck to you then. Listen. As for me, I'm a farmer. My job is to cultivate fields. In fact, I do the same work every day, year by year. Doesn't get boring over time. If I were you, I would die of monotony. Of course it bores me. How long can you do the same thing in your life over and over again? But my family needs my help, and I'm doing my best to provide for them. Didn't mean to offend you. I'm sorry. There's no need for you to apologize. I'm a little bit annoyed and short-tempered recently. There's a delicate matter that won't let me focus on my work. What's that, Alan? Maybe I could be of some aid. Maybe. It may seem petty, but I'm really tired of my mother's conflict with Jarig Nioa. Sure I butchered that. Her son, Delabor, won't leave my little sister Olga alone. Alright? Understand, it's just a game for him after all. When I was his age, I played with Dobremira, his older sister. I pretended to be a knight, equipped with a stick instead of a sword, but anyway, I managed to protect her honor. Like every knight does. It's adorable in its way. Anyway, let's get down to earth. I think he needs something to keep him busy and away from my sister. So that you could work with a clear mind again, huh? It would be nice indeed. See what I can do. Okay. Alwyn's story. Alright. I don't know what we get for that. We should probably not be messing around too much, because I imagine we're, gonna get hungry, thirsty, all that kind of stuff. So, let's go ahead and pick where we want to be. Somewhere open. We've got all these places. Denica. Yeah. Okay, so this map is pretty large. all this over here. I almost feel like that wouldn't be a terrible place. But then over here, where everybody else is. Over here might not be too bad either. Nice and open. I want somewhere kind of flat too. I imagine flattening ground is not the easiest thing to accomplish in the Middle Ages. And there are battles that happened, I've heard. At least later on. I want to think right around here at the mouth of the river might not be bad. We've got an island. I don't know how far your build limit is. That bit of a hike though. No. I suppose we should just start walking and see if anywhere strikes our fancy. So this way should be a road, yeah. As we'll zoom out some more, and if we see any rocks, whoa, there's something. Alright, I can't see. There, broadleaf. Know what good that does, but can't be a bad thing, I suppose. Sticks. These are sticks, okay. Alright, that's enough sticks, but we'll grab a few extra just in case. Then rocks. That's a rock. More sticks. More rocks. Yeah. Gimme. Oh, daisy. Stone. Dandelion. All kinds of stuff. Are we filling up on stuff, probably?
Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better.
What? Who are you?
How is
Wagoner.
life treating you?
Need a ride? Where can I find? Have you heard anything interesting? Okay, so you will just take us places. Alright, that's cool. Alright, so there's the bridge. So I'm trying to get a sense of scale here. So that's that bridge, okay. There's this bridge over here. So I'm guessing if we build, we probably want to build over here to be further away from, you know, so we're not encroaching on the other towns. Possible. Yeah, there's that bridge. Discovered ducks. Cool. Stones. Alright, I think we're good, because imagine inventory, we've got to have a limit of some kind. Yeah, we're halfway there, just about. So, next bridge is here-ish? Yeah, it's a little ways. What's that? Oh, mushrooms. Morel mushrooms, those are good to eat. Nice that he can recognize them. Because recognizing mushrooms is kind of tricky from what I've heard. But I guess if you live in this time, yeah, you want to be able to recognize food. Yeah, over by this bridge, doesn't seem like too bad a location. Road here. Oh, running too much. Lots of sticks and trees and whatnot. Yeah, I suppose wouldn't be too bad a spot for the first go. Alright then. Yeah, journal, right? What does it say? Craft a stone axe. So, how do we do that? Yeah, there we go. Some items can be crafted right in your hand on the go. Enter the creation menu and choose the item. Oh, the creation menu. What? How was that? Q. This one? Yeah, stone axe, right? That one. Okay. Takes a little bit of time, but now we're done. So how do we equip that? Oh, it's already equipped to 1. Okay. So then... Oh, wooden hammer. How do we make a wooden hammer? Probably the same way. Yeah, wooden hammer. Need... Oh, we need a log. Okay, we got plenty of sticks. So we've got to chop down a tree. I think this one's mostly in our way. And done. Okay. And... Oh, we need a shovel. And... How do we... Oh, log. A log. Log. That's a log. Take that. Log. Okay, we got a good few logs from that. now we can make our hammer. That takes another, what, 3 seconds? Something like that? Alright. Cut down 3 trees. Okay, we got 1 tree. Here's 2 trees. I don't know how this guy can carry so many logs. Got 2 trees in his pocket right now. And this one. Straw. How do we make straw? What do we do for straw? Yeah, how do we get it? There we go. Oh, did we make some sticks by accident? I think I did. Oh, we're picking sticks up by accident. Alright. Straw. How do we get straw? So straw is a lot easier. You just go and collect reeds. And imagine they're on the riverbank. Stick. Of course, I picked the riverbank that has no reeds on it. That would be my luck. What is this? That is stones. For you. You look like reeds. Yeah, here we go. Right. Water, drink. Oh, we can just drink the water. Is that bad? We could use a drink. Alright. Reed. There we go. Alright, that's all the reeds we need, but I'm gonna get some extra. I like to have extra. Sure, we'll need them later. We catch the bugs. No, it's no Skyrim. Give me the bug. Oh, can't. Alright, so what do we want to do? Build your first house. Okay. I wish I could take these stumps out, though. Yeah, how do we take the stumps out? With a shovel, it says. We build a shovel. Yes. Wooden shovel with 2 logs. Alright. Craft. Oh. Yeah, we only need 1. 1 should be fine for now. So then, that automatically go? No, it does not. Alright then, we want our hammer on 2, shovel on 3. Easy enough. Then 3, and we can remove this stump, right? Assuming? It doesn't seem to be removing. There we go. This one. Ah, okay, I must have been hitting it wrong at first. This one. No. There we go. Alright, is this a good spot for our house? I think we want to kind of clear more of a path eventually. We just pick you up. Oh, that's the only way we can pick you up, huh? Alright, so how do we build a house? We just go here. House. Type of housing provides a safe place to sleep and accommodate villagers. Has a stone campfire and a cauldron inside. Alright. Oop. Trying to spin it. Apparently, yeah, right click. There we go. That works. Something like... No. Where should it go? Something like this? Should we do it? I think I kind of like this spot right here. And we probably want to just face the road. Yeah. Oops. I'm used to accepting with E. Starfield. Right click. Nope. Did not seem to do it. Alright. Oh. No? Okay. Yeah. So what do we do? Oh. So it's staked out. So what do we need to do? Is there like... Oh, inspector mode. That, yeah, simple small house. But how do we add stuff? Oh, I'm stuck. What did I do? Build your first home. Deliver to Delabor stick ×1. Oh, to sleep you'll need to build a house or craft a campfire. Okay. Things available between 7 and 7. Alright, sounds good. Can I move now? No. Am I just full of crap? I am full of crap. Okay. That makes sense. So probably drop some logs. There we go. Now I can move. So what do we do here? So I guess we go to knowledge, maybe? Knowledge, house, building, houses, here we go. Do not let recently invited travelers roam homeless for a long time. Yeah, place of your own. Alright, building, or is it in crafting? Building. Access building menu in the creation menu. Select the building you wish to construct and find a proper place for it. Structure cannot be built too close to other villages and require a relatively flat surface. To fully construct a building, you'll need to equip a hammer. Oh, that's the problem. Unfinished structures will become visible. Yeah, okay. So 2. There we go. Alright. So, what? Oh, we just hammer it. Oh, we're out of stones. We need more stones. Alright, now we just gotta remember where our house is. We didn't go too far though, so we should be alright. 4, 1, and done. Now we need logs. We have 4. Bam. And 1 log. Bunch of sticks. Yep, we're gonna be chopping down a few more trees, I think, to get this house done. Boy, it'd be nice if you could build a house in a day. But I don't think anybody quite that good, even as simple a house as this. Alright, now, there we go. Oh, we do have some straw. Alright, we might even have enough. Okay, come on, go on. You're almost there. Oh, are you serious? Eh. Boy, they make you make every little piece of this thing, don't they? Alright. Just enough. Okay. So we can go in. Oh no. 2 logs. Exit. That's getting super dark. Yeah, right. Should be just enough logs. I imagine we'll need some more sticks. Grab some mushrooms. Alright, that's it. Okay, sleep. Yeah, sleep. Okay, now if we can actually see again, that helps a ton. Okay. We probably need to eat. We have an apple. How do we eat it? Eat F. Oh, we have some dried meat too. Okay, so we're... Oh, food. Eating is essential. Yeah, I kind of got that. Okay, crafting. Oops, looks like you've just broken your first... Yeah, that's a little bit delayed. Like build mode. Okay. Yeah, all this is a little bit delayed. Chapters. A series of missions that appear at the beginning of the game and introduce you to the game's mechanics. Okay, yeah, I got that. Okay, chapter 2, a survivalist. We eat this one. Oh dang it, I'm still eating apples. Some meat and oat roll. Alright, now we're good to go. Right, our hammer's close to broken. Let's go get ourselves a drink. Building unlocked, alright. Yeah, we can just run out here to the river and drink the water, because that's totally safe to do, especially in the Middle Ages. So then what is our thing? Oh, skills. Got skills? Oh, I don't have any skill points. What's this? Oh, we have one of these. Survival knowledge. Skill tree that determines how perfect... Yeah, okay, so what does survival knowledge do? Oh. That is, yeah, sensitive. Skill tree that determines how proficient you are at surviving and gathering. Iron liver. What is... Oh, down here, I see. Oh, 5% more experience gained from survival activities. 2% degrees... Or 2 degrees Celsius more temperature tolerance. Iron level, higher poisoning resistance. Probably that one, right? Yeah, increased level. Yes. Okay. That's all we've got. So then our journal, file list, story 2. Zip my uncle's dead. The only goal is that led my life for the past few years is gone. I didn't really know him, so his death shouldn't hurt so much, right? Why does this sting like this? It's not really sadness, but a feeling of emptiness. Fortunately, I met a close friend of Jordan's, Uniegost. He not only invited me to settle in the Beetle Valley, but also promised me Promised to share some stories about my uncle. Now that I've built myself a shelter, I can go back to him. He asked me to bring a couple of beers from the local tavern. It's supposed to be managed by his wife, Uniegost. I should do that. I should do just that. Okay. Yeah, put our hammer away. We don't need that. We're all full on food and everything. Let's head on down here to Uniegost. And maybe we'll go do that other one too. I don't know if we'll have time for all of that. Try and keep this a little short. We'll cut out most of the running around, I think, and chopping and whatnot. Well, I'm definitely glad we didn't make our house any further from the town here. We're going to be going here a bunch. I assume you must be able to move your village if you want to. That's Alwyn. Where did Uniegost go? Oh, we got to go to the bar. That's right. Bar is... Is the bar? Who are you? Oh, you're her. Yeah. Yeah, you're Uniegost, right? Nice to meet you. I'm Racimir. That's right. Nice to meet you too, Racimir. What brings you to me? Uniegost told me that you can fix me up with some food. I haven't eaten a proper meal in weeks. Hunger, thirst, and Uniegost. Yeah, that one. Well, it depends what proper means to you, but I can offer you something warm and filling. Sounds more than amazing. There you go. Now tell me something about yourself. How do you know my husband? There's nothing much to say, really. I've just arrived at the valley, looking for my uncle Jordan. Didn't expect to be done searching so quickly, to be honest. Yeah. Oh yes, he was Uniegost's friend. I remember now hearing that he had eyes just like yours. I'm sorry for your loss. That's okay, I don't even remember him really. Most that I know about him is from my mother's stories. She always looked up to her big brother, loved him furiously, even when he stopped visiting. Yep. A lot of people did from what I've heard. There was something special about him. Yeah, tough shoes to fill, huh? The only shoes that you need to worry about filling are your own. Every man is the architect of his own future. Thank you for saying that. It's just what I needed to hear. But let's not talk about me anymore. What's your story? I was part of a traveling band of troubadours. I've never managed to learn how to play any instrument, but I was pretty decent with my singing. Our travels brought us to the valley not long after the death of your uncle. I still remember seeing Uniegost for the first time. He had so much sadness in his eyes. Jordan wasn't just a friend of his, he was part of him. Listen. The band left a few days later. I stayed. There was something in Uniegost's presence that I simply knew my place was by his side. You probably noticed the age difference. No, not really. Yeah, I suppose. What? Are you implying that I look old? Nothing of sorts. Anyway, so it looks like you were anchored here by love. That's pretty amazing. Yeah, you could call it that. Or blindness, or stupidity, or judgment maybe. Whatever sounds best to you. Pretend all you like. You fell hard for the grandpa with sad eyes, and you know it. Yep, I did. He annoys me sometimes like nobody else, yet I can't imagine breathing without him now. But don't let me go all soft on you. You surely got some places to go. It was a pleasure talking to you, Dobrinega, every second of it. Here, I know it's not much, but it will come in handy when starting a new life. Everything costs coin these days. Really appreciate that. I'm not looking for a charity. I'll manage. Oh, come on. Don't try to be a hero. Sigh. Men. Alright, do something for me then. It won't be a handout. Just your first pay. That I can agree on. What do you need? There's a farmer in the village. She's called Dorigneowa. Yeah, these names are going to kill me. She usually supplies the tavern with rye, but I haven't got anything from her in a while. My stock is almost gone, and you don't even want to imagine what would happen to these people when they run out of beer. Consider it done. While we're speaking of beer, Uniegost asked me to grab a couple for us. Yep. Of course, here you go. Great, thank you. He promised to tell me some stories about Jordan. Oh, I see. Well, in that case, haha, thank you. Alright. So, Uniegost, is that you? It is Uniegost, right there. Racimir, hey Uniegost, you're looking at the proud house owner from the valley. Okay, and I'm back bearing beers. Oh yeah, that's us. Yep. Job well done indeed. Alright, let me wet my throat with this amber goodness and start reminiscing. I knew Jordan for 22 years before he died. He was my best and truest friend, a brother actually. I remember the day we met as if it was yesterday. I was 25 at the time, living in the big city of Jellenberg where I was born. You could say I hated that place, but still it was the only home I ever knew. Maybe someday I'll tell you about that. Anyway, I was forced to take care of my own, so I did. Doing the only thing I could do, stealing. You were a thief. I was, and a bloody good one if I might say. Picking pockets was my bread and butter. I could steal a piece of steak right from your fork and you wouldn't even notice. It wasn't greed that motivated me, just survival. But I'd be lying if I said I didn't enjoy the process. Stealing is still a crime, no matter the motivation. I'd say you'll want to wait and hear a bit more before getting all high and mighty on me. Oh, I'm sorry, go on. We had an annual festival at Yellenberg. I think it's Yellenberg. It always brought a whole bunch of outsiders to town. You can imagine what that meant for a man in my profession. I could do a day's worth of work in a matter of minutes. I grabbed a few coins here and there, some jewelry, a pair of new boots, and then I saw a nobleman with a money bag strapped to his belt. He was basically begging to be set free. Listen. I sneaked behind him in the crowd like I did 1,000 times before. Child's play. I gently grabbed the pouch, did a little shimmy, magic, and there it was, sitting neatly in my palm. Just needed to turn around and disappear like always. And then wham! What happened? I was punched in the face by what felt like a bull, and I was shocked I didn't even realize what happened until I hit the ground. My head was pounding. I could barely see straight. And do you know what was the first thing I saw next? Another blow coming? No, a smile. A big, radiant smile on the face of the man with two different eyes. It was your uncle Eorden, the one I took for a nobleman. He stuck his hand out, helped me get up, and offered me a beer. Just like that. Wait, he did realize you were just trying to rob him, right? Yeah, just like that. Just like that. I don't get it. That's just how Eorden was. You see, your uncle was deadly clever, smartest man I've ever known, hands down. He could see the world like nobody else, predict things. He was always at least a dozen steps ahead of anyone else. So on a rare occasion that somebody surprised him, he was intrigued, and he wasn't expecting you. Indeed, apparently even despite my failure, I was still the one that came the closest to robbing him, and he liked that. So I'm guessing you accepted his invitation, right? I didn't really have a choice, did I? I was terrified of the guy at that moment, so we went. He took me to the most expensive and most crowded tavern in the whole town. Remember that it was the day of the festival. Even entering that place was next to impossible. He didn't seem to care, though. In the matter of seconds, we were sitting at the table being served by two barmaids at the same time. It was surreal. In my mind, there was only one explanation. He owned the place. Did he? Not at all. It was his first time in Yellenberg. All felt like a dream, to be honest, especially with me still being dazed after the punch. I was still sure he was a nobleman. His manners, his clothes, the way he talked and moved, and then he chugged a beer like it was a race. Wiped the face with his sleeve, and burped like a drum. Just wiped his face. I don't think English is the first language of this game. And burped like a drum. He went from the lord to the savage like that. Snapped fingers. Listen. I relived the moment a dozen times until I realized why he did that. It wasn't a mistake. Oh no, no laziness, no moment of weakness. He wanted me to see it, to understand it. Understand what? That he was full of crap. You see, Racimir, your uncle was one of a kind. He was a true master of arms, and his weapon of choice was his confidence. What does that even mean? Imagine a closed door with two armed guards at its sides, and you want what's inside. What are your options? You can force yourself in, bribe the guards, try to pick a lock, but Eorden, he just holds his head up high, walks right in, and demands the door to be open. You were right. That all sounds surreal. I never knew that about my uncle. My mother's stories were quite different. I'm going to be straight with you. It all sounds made up. I don't know. Yeah, his mother's stories were quite different. I'm afraid she knew a quite different Eorden than everybody in the pack. Wait, the pack? Oh dear, Racimir, there's so much more you still don't know. Our story hasn't even really begun, but it's getting late.
Alright then.
Come on, you can't just leave me hanging like that. Alright, I'm going to tell you a bit more. After the beer we had a couple more. Then some mead, if I remember correctly. We were talking about our past, our dreams, convictions, started making some drunk and absurd plans. I thought we were joking, to be honest. The next thing I remember is waking up in silk sheets. I'm guessing they weren't yours, correct? Are you kidding? It was the first time I even touched fabric like that. The ceiling in the chamber was so high it could fit a giant. I thought I was dreaming. Then the servants walked in. I was ready to flee. But instead of fighting me, they presented me with breakfast. Really? How come? It was all Eorden's doing. I've never found out how he managed to pull it off. Whenever I asked, he just burst into laughter, even years after. Needless to say, I left Yellenberg with him on that day. First time I went outside of the town's walls, he never came back. That was the day the pack was born. And 3 years later, there were 5 of us, a real team, a family. We called ourselves the Reminders. Oh, how I wish I could be there. It all sounds incredible. I've never had adventures like that, and probably never will. Easy, my boy. It wasn't always fun and lovely, but it's a tale for another time. It really did get late, and I'm sure you still have a lot of work to do. Come and find me tomorrow. We'll talk some more. I'll do that. Thank you, Uniegost, for everything. Alright. Well, with that, I think we're well and truly started in this game. So, I think I'm going to leave it here for the time being. So if you enjoyed this and want to see more, definitely leave a like on this video. And if you want to stay up to date, then subscribe and turn on notifications to be notified of every time I upload a video. And as always, thank you all so much for taking the time to watch my videos. And I hope I'll catch you next time. Bye!